Okay, I'll be the last one. I'm going to read you just the opening of a short story, just the beginning of a short story called Vacation, a travelogue from How to Fail Well and Stay Fair. This story has an epigraph from Samuel Beckett's story First Love, and it goes, "There it is. Either you love or you don't. Mother told me I should never love my job. Like my job, now that was socially acceptable behavior. Love it, that was too much. I did all kinds of work when I came to Sweden during the Balkan War. I was 17. I took Swedish lessons in the morning. In the afternoon, I mended fences, hosed down dirt from pink pigs, did the night watch at the textile factory, sold old records and hand-me-down guitars, painted school corridors. I did not love those jobs. Then I got a job that involved a lot of shit and piss and disease. Loved it. I became a carer to an old man in a wheelchair, Stefan, but I like to call him my Swede. He'd had a stroke. Stefan was a calm man who slept a lot, cherished his silences, and honed the art of patience. He listened to audiobooks for hours and lived for several a day like a true patriot. He was blind in his right eye. His left eye could spot a stray cookie on a bookshelf like a bird spotting its prey. I'd place after eights all over his apartment, and then I'd say, "Let's take a sightseeing tour, shall we?" I'd drive him from the kitchen, along the oak bookshelves in the corridor, past the toilet, into the room where we care assistants had our own microwave oven and tea bags. Then on through the flowerless living room and into his bedroom. I would slow down and say things like, "And on the right side, you can see the angry spirit of Strindberg slowly evaporating." This meant I'd put polka grease candy on the red room, which was his favorite. If he missed the hiding place, he'd make a circle in the air with his index finger. "Another tour, please." In the evenings, we watched TV for hours. We loved old thrillers, but he, despite his high education, had a peculiar penchant for crappy Swedish crime dramas. Since I was studying literature and philosophy on the side, I once played a smartass and said, "Maybe the simple plotting offers some existential structure to your broken life." You're becoming too academic, boy. God help you. You should write some simple erotic poetry as an antidote. He showed me some poems about oral sex and damaged condoms. I loved my answer. "I'll leave you these in my will," he said. "Oh, really? Thanks, that's cool." And he said, "I need to piss." Most of the time, he did not really need to. He was just bored. My Swede bought a 7-day trip to Cyprus for the 11th of September 2007. This vacation, our 6th, the cat team consisted of 2 women and myself. His vacation will be mine too. I'd have a whole 24 hours off between my shifts. Luxury, I said to the others who were worried it would be too hot. I used to be the only one on earlier trips. I worked 24/7. One of the carers, Frida, the nice one, the pretty one, the chubby one, packed his bags and came with him to the airport. My wife packed my bag, old clothes, socks, underwear, t-shirts, shorts. She said, "Don't bring these rags back." I filled the rest of the bag with books. My Mistress's Sparrow is Dead, a collection of greatest love stories selected by Jeffrey Eugenides, Ethics of Identity, by K.A. Pine, my iPod, and my iBook. I went to bed past midnight and catnapped for an hour and a half. I had a dream in which my Swede was out of his wheelchair, running on a beach, chased by his other carer, big-breasted Helga. What a way to recover, huh?